Morning. It's 6:52 and I'm at Huntingdon bus station waiting to take the first ever Tiger One fast bus service from Huntingdon to Cambridge. A little bit of a mackerel sky there. If all goes according to plan, the journey will take 55 minutes, and so I'll be at Drum Street bus station in Cambridge at 10 to 8. Come along with me for the journey. Welcome to my trip on the new Tiger One Express bus from Huntingdon to Cambridge. The Tiger One's first stop after Huntingdon is Fenstanton, followed by Boxworth and then Swavesey, where it joins the busway. It stops at Longstanton Park and Ride, Oakington, Histon and Impington, Cambridge Regional College, the Science Parks, and then a few stops in Cambridge before terminating at Bay 12 at Drummer Street bus station. Timetable to take 55 minutes, which I think makes it a really good option for commuting. So, just pulling out of Huntingdon bus station on our way to Cambridge. I'm the only passenger at the moment, but literally the first ever of a brand new service, so I'm sure we'll be getting busier as more people find out about the service. Off to Cambridge. There are 7 new Tiger routes that have started today, and they're a big step on the way to undoing one of the big mistakes of the past. In the mid-80s, buses were deregulated. That meant we lost local control of buses everywhere except London. It meant that bus companies would run routes that were profitable for them, which isn't the same as socially important ones. Unsurprisingly, that meant bus ridership went down everywhere except London. So, for instance, until today, there hadn't been a bus from Fenstanton to Cambridge for some years. Bus routes could also be ended at pretty short notice. For instance, when Stagecoach said that it couldn't economically run some bus routes in Cambridgeshire. Fortunately, Nick Johnson, who was then the Mayor of Cambridge and Peterborough, was able to step in and use his powers to fund those important routes, including things like the 303, 305 in Huntingdon. The Tiger routes are a development of that, and I'm glad that the new Mayor of Cambridgeshire and Peterborough, Paul Bristow, was celebrating the launch of the new Tiger buses today, and I do hope that he makes the most of franchising and the opportunity for him and for us to deliver a better bus service, in fact a better public transport service for everyone. So, as I was saying, one of the final acts by the last Mayor of Cambridgeshire and Peterborough, Dr. Nick Johnson, was to sign off on bus franchising, after lots of work by him, the Deputy and Acting Mayor Anna Smith, and lots of others. There's a lot to franchising, but it basically means that the combined authority and mayor will decide what buses run where and when. It allows for cross-subsidy, where more profitable routes support less profitable routes, and it means that we can have a proper public transport network. It'll take time to do, but we could have shared ticketing instead of separate tickets for each operator, integrated timetables, working more closely with new developments, and so on. The Tiger routes are franchised. They're routes that people need and want, but I don't think they would have happened without franchising. I do have a couple of minor suggestions for Tiger One. I wonder if it might speed things up if there are less stops in some of the villages. In Fenstanton, the service stops 3 times in about 500 metres. Similarly, there's lots of stops in Boxworth and Swavesey. There may well be something I'm missing, but I wonder if having less stops could make the route a little bit faster without making people walk much further to get their bus. I actually think the same is true in Huntingdon and St Ives for the B on the busway. I am though glad to see that the bus stops at the Bucking Way Business Park. It's a good decision there. On the way back, the bus waits at Huntingdon train station before going on to the bus station. I'm guessing that's an allowance to make up time, but it would be nice if the wait could be at the bus station instead. It just saves the walk to get to my next bus. I know it's not far, and I know what I was just saying about short walks. Anyway. So 52 minutes after leaving Huntingdon, I'm in Cambridge. 2-minute delay because of that last stretch there, because there are a whole load of buses trying to get in and out of Drummer Street bus station at the same time. So apart from that, pretty much exactly on time all the way along. 3 passengers on the very first bus,
So pretty successful, I think.